Hi, my name is Seth Pierce, and I've been asked to share a few words about my new book, The 28 Fundamental Beliefs for Early Teens. However, due to time constraints and an extreme bout of laziness, I've decided not to just sit here and talk for the next 3 or 4 minutes, but rather go out and find actual early teens and have them ask the questions that have been burning in their little hearts ever since they found out about this tremendous project. What you're about to see is real and totally unscripted. Okay? First question.
Many people find the theological vernacular of these types of publications daunting. Considering the target audience's limited capacity for grappling certain phraseology and semantics, what have you done to make the language of your literature accessible for the verbally, exegetically, and hermeneutically challenged?
That's a good question. And I have no doubt that's the exact same question many of your peers are asking as well. Well, let me reassure you, little one, you have nothing to fear. You see, I'm not that intelligent. As a matter of fact, my wife had to explain much of my research to me as I went along as I wrote this book. She used small words and funny stories and little bits of history, just the interesting parts. And I've taken all those things and I've put them into this publication. So there is no doubt in my mind that someone who hasn't even heard of God will be able to understand what's in this book.
Why should I get your book and not somebody else's?
Where did you get your ideas and inspirations for the book?
That's an excellent question, and there are many sources of inspiration for the writing of this book. The first and foremost was simply praying and asking for God's blessing in the process, and then studying His Word. Then, of course, there was the Spirit of Prophecy, Bible commentaries, other Christian authors, Calvin and Hobbes, The Far Side, the backs of cereal boxes, and due to some unavoidable late nights, there was even some postum. Next question.
How can I get one?
Well, there are 2 ways you can get a copy. The first would be to go on down to the ABC and find one of those attractive, talented employees and have them point you in the right direction. The second way is to send me $49.95 directly, and I will be sure to get you a book in a timely manner.
When can I get a copy?
This spring, down at the ABC, where all those attractive, talented people work.
I have to go to the bathroom.
I'm not stopping you.
What's the name of the book?
As I said before, the name of the book is The 28 Fundamental Beliefs for Early Teens. Unless the publisher changes it between now and the release date, in which case, go on down to the ABC and find one of those attractive, talented employees, and they'll point you in the right direction.
What do you think of horses?
They make great dog food.
But I can't read.
All the more reason to buy this book.
Who's your hero?
You are if you buy my book.
How did you see God helping you write this book?
That perhaps is the most important question of all, and there were many evidences that God led in the writing of this book. But the biggest one for me was the fact that it got written at all. See, I was given a deadline of 2 months to write this book, and those 2 months went right over finals in one of the most difficult semesters I've ever had at school. So the fact that there's even one coherent thought in this book is a testament to how God takes our limited humanity and works within those confines to produce blessings.
Are we done yet?
Absolutely.
That was wonderful. Bravo. I loved that. That was great.
Read the book, but don't take our word for it. Ta-da!